Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us for today's session on how to invest in the US stock market with global investing, powered by Kotak Securities. I would now like to introduce our first speaker, Mr. Ankit Shah, who is the Director of Interactive Brokers India Private Limited. He has been in the financial markets for over 15 years. He leads the India business for the group with a core focus on institutional business development. Ankit holds various certifications, including Series 7, 3, and 63 issued by FINRA, and has completed his MBA from IE Business School in Spain. Our second speaker for today is Janika Tiwari,
and thank you for joining us for today.
who is the Associate Vice President
in the US stock market with global investing
in the
powered by
product
Kotak
team and has been
Securities.
associated
I
with
would now
Kotak
like to
Securities
introduce
for
our
more
first
than
speaker,
5 years.
Mr. Ankit Shah,
We
who
can
is the
now start
Director
off with
of
the session.
Interactive Brokers India Private Limited. He has been in the
Ankit, we can
financial
start off
markets
with the
for
session.
Great, thank you, Ketki. I believe everyone should be able to see me and hear me as well. Janika, if you can share the presentation, and I will start speaking on that. Great, thanks. So again, Ketki, thank you so much for the introduction, and thank you everyone for attending today's webinar. My name is Ankit Shah. I basically work for Interactive Brokers. I've been with the firm for over 13 years. And I'm going to take you through a quick introduction to Interactive Brokers. So Janika, you can go to the next slide. Okay, so as a firm, Interactive Brokers was founded by Mr. Thomas Pellephree around 42 years ago, initially as a market maker. The firm has evolved to become one of the largest independent broker-dealers in the United States. IBKR, or what we're also known as IBKR, which is also a stock code in the US, provides its customers access to over 135 markets across the globe in one account and supports investing in 23 different currencies. IBKR does not charge a custody fee, which typically most private banks across the world do charge, and that usually ranges from 5 to 20 basis points. IBKR basically provides its customers access to stocks, ETFs, bonds, mutual funds, and other products as well. We have offices in multiple jurisdictions across the globe. As you can see, we've got offices in the US, Switzerland, Canada, Hong Kong, Austria, Hungary, and we keep adding in more, more offices. We've recently opened up some more offices in the European region. We are also regulated by various regulators, including SEC, FINRA, the FCA in the UK, and many more. Janika, you can go to the next slide. So a little bit about the company. We have over $8.5 billion in terms of equity capital. The company is listed on the NASDAQ, and it has around $25 billion in market capitalization. The firm's rating is BBB+ by S&P with a positive outlook. In 2019, our pre-tax profit was over $1.2 billion. We don't hold any long-term debt, and the firm is 81.5% owned by its employees and affiliates. So there's a very large vested interest in the firm. Janika, you can go to the next slide. Okay, so this is something that I really like to talk about. Our mission pretty much remains unchanged, which is basically to create technology to provide better liquidity on better terms and to be able to compete on price, speed, size, and diversity of global products and advanced trading tools. Why this is important is because that's effectively where our core focus always has been. We're considered to be a very, more of a technology company and a brokerage firm, where we've combined our tech expertise and the financial expertise and launched a brokerage service that is extremely competitive and provides access to multiple markets across the world. I'm going to now pass the presentation over to Janika. I'll be shutting my video. And obviously, if anyone has any questions, I guess we'll leave that to during the presentation or to the end. Janika, over to you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Ankit. Happy to have this empanelment with Interactive Brokers. What now we'll talk about is that we'll talk about what is the product offering from the Kotak Securities point of view. What do you get as a customer? what are the features of the platform, what are the benefits, and we'll open the entire session for Q&A after that. So starting off with, you've got to know about what Interactive Brokers is. Interactive Brokers LLC, we as Kotak Securities, we've tied up with Interactive as an introducing brokers. As Ankit said, that they're already listed on the NASDAQ. So Interactive Broker and our tie-up is, Interactive Broker becomes our broker as well as the clearing partner. So technically, when a customer is opening an account with Interactive Brokers, Interactive Broker becomes both their trading partner as well as the custodian. So taking you through a couple of advantages of the global investing platform that we've recently launched. This platform is going to be available for investing into listed stocks and ETFs in the US market. The biggest USP, what we would consider is that investment in fractional shares is allowed from this platform. So when I say fractional shares, it means that unlike when a customer or when a client is trading in India, you minimum have to buy at least one quantity of a particular share. Unlike that, when you are trading from this global investing platform, you will have the flexibility to invest in a fractional share. That means you'll be able to buy a dollar value of the stock. So, for instance, if you say that you want to buy Google worth, say, $7,000, that provision is also available. In that case, you'll probably not get a complete share. You will get fractions of a share. So, if hypothetically speaking, if a particular stock is say worth $1,200, you say you want to buy $500 worth of that particular stock, that is also possible. In that case, you don't get a complete share. You get say half a share, 0.25 of a share or 0.75 of that particular share. There is no minimum investment required onto this platform. This platform provides you with a lot of research reports from Zacks and Reuters. Zacks and Reuters and other reputed analysts have empaneled with Interactive Brokers, and in the post-login section for each customer, these reports are available, wherein a customer will be able to see the news, download these reports, access this report, and take a call on which stock to buy in. Another biggest advantage of this global investing platform is the SIPC insurance, which is attached to each and every trading account which is opened here. So whenever you as a customer open a global investing account through Kotak Securities, you get a 5 lakh rupees SIPC insurance. It is completely free. As a customer, you do not pay any charges, any premium for this insurance. From this 5 lakh US dollars, $250,000 is for the cash and $250,000 is for the stocks that a customer holds with Interactive Brokers. So coming to how do you open an account? This platform is a completely DIY model wherein you as a customer can log into the Kotak Securities trading platform, both the website as well as the mobile app, which is the Kotak Stock Trader app. Once you log into this platform, you'll be able to see a global investing menu. When you click on that global investing menu, we redirect you to the Interactive Broker pages, which is powered by Kotak Securities. All that a customer needs to do is fill in some basic information and some regulatory questions that we ask for. This is a completely paperless account opening journey. You as a customer do not need to provide any hard copy of documents or the account opening form. So as I said, all you need to do is you fill up some details which are basic information, things like your personal information, couple of regulatory requirements, things like net worth or the experience in the stock market, things like that. After that, at the last, you will be asked to upload a PAN and an address proof. This is going to be only for selected set of customers because we do a KYC check in the backend. If a customer is already CKYC verified, so the documents need not be uploaded. We pull the information from CKYC, of course, after taking consent from each of the customer. If a customer is not CKYC verified, in that case, a PAN and an address proof needs to be uploaded, which is again uploaded onto the system. There is no requirement of any hard copy to be submitted. Once the entire account opening journey or the data entry requirement is completed by you all, it takes around 1 to 2 business days for this account to get approved and activated. In an ideal scenario, within 24 hours, the account gets activated, post which you can fund the account, that is, you can do the LRS into the account and start trading. This, as I said, this model is a DIY model, and hence dealer assistance or call and trade assistance would not be provided onto the platform. Coming to the most important USP, I would say, of our platform is that we do not charge any subscription fees, we do not charge any account opening fees, we do not charge any annual maintenance charge. All that we levy to the customer is a brokerage of $1.99 per trade, only when the customer transacts or basically trades onto the platform. So when you open an account, it's completely free. Assuming you're not trading for say a month or for 15 days, there will be no charges levied into that account. It's only when you place your first trade is when the brokerage will be levied to that. However, if the trade value is more than $1 lakh or it's more than 10,000 shares in a single order, that's when a differential brokerage of US dollar 0.005 per share or $1, whichever is higher, shall be applicable. It's a very rare scenario that there would be such a huge transaction in a single order. Okay, so which customers would be eligible onto this platform? All customers who have a trading account with Kotak Securities would be eligible for opening a global investing account. This is extended to Indian resident individual clients as well as NRIs. So both have a provision to open this account with us. Which segments will be allowed? As I said, listed stocks and ETFs is available onto the platform for a client to invest into. Currently, we've opened the US market, wherein you'll be able to trade on NASDAQ and NYSE. We also plan to open the other exchanges going forward. The settlement cycle, when you buy a particular stock, is the same as what we have over here in India, which is T+2. That is, on T+2, you get the delivery of the stocks that you've purchased. The accounts that we open are going to be purely cash accounts. So that's the reason derivative trading and intraday trading as per the regulation would not be allowed, and IPO investments are not allowed on the platform. So coming to a very important question on account opening, as I said, is a seamless journey, completely paperless, wherein you just need to provide a couple of information and the account gets activated. The biggest, I would say, differentiator from your regular trading account with any Indian broker vis-a-vis offshore account, offshore trading account with Interactive Brokers is how does the customer transfer funds and how does he start trading? Unlike when you open a trading account with India, you normally do a fund transfer, that is a check deposit or an NEFT or an RTGS, and you fund your leisure with Kotak Securities. Unlike that, whenever you are transferring funds to the Interactive Broker account for trading, you need to remit money through the LRS scheme. RBI has launched the liberalized remittance scheme, in which each resident Indian customer has a limit of $250,000 per financial year per PAN. So whenever you're remitting money through any of the bank, you need to route it through the LRS route. However, from 1st of October 2020, there is a 5% TDS which has been applicable on any amount above 7 lakh rupees. So that means that if you as a customer are remitting 10 lakh rupees through LRS to the Interactive Broker account, in that case, for the additional 3 lakhs, 5% TDS is going to be deducted by the bank through which you are remitting the funds. Coming to a detailed fund transfer process, so what happens is that whenever you are going to be funding your trading account with Interactive Brokers, there are basically two steps that you need to do. One is an information to interactive broker that you will be funding the account. This is an optional step that you do. It's basically in the post login section, there is a transfer and pay option through which you create a new deposit. You provide in details to interactive brokers, things like what is the amount that you're remitting, from which bank you are remitting, what is your bank account number. Basically, this is to facilitate interactive brokers to know that you as a customer, a particular customer is remitting money from a particular bank account, so that reconciliation at their end becomes relatively simple and faster. The minute the money reaches the beneficiary bank account of interactive brokers, it gets credited to your ledger. So it's ease of transaction and there is no delay in the funds reflecting in your account. So once you've done this as a process, what also happens is that a receipt is generated which has all the bank account details of interactive brokers, which is going to be used by you as a customer when you're actually doing the LRS process. So there are various processes available today with multiple banks. So one process is what I told you, what you need to do at the interactive broker platform, which is an optional activity. Secondly, you need to do the LRS process from your respective bank. You can link multiple bank accounts to your global investing account. There is no restriction on which bank you have with your trading account with Kotak Securities and which bank you can link to your global investing account. So I will just take you through the process, the LRS process of Kotak Mahindra Bank. For Kotak Bank, there are basically two documents that the customer needs to sign. It's the A2 form and the portfolio declaration. We have assistance provided for this, wherein we've got a tie-up with the Kotak Mahindra Bank team, wherein you will get complete assistance, wherein an RM would come to your location if required. They will provide you with the forms. These forms are going to be pre-filled to a certain extent. You need to enter your personal information. They will also assist you in delivering this form to the respective Kotak Mahindra Bank branch. If required, you can also visit any of the bank branches and do the LRS process from there as well. So as I said, there are multiple banks that you can link. ICICI has this process online, wherein if you have an ICICI bank account, you can log into your net banking or the mobile banking, and there is a money to world option there. Once you click on that, you need to enter the amount that you need to remit, put in the beneficiary details, which is the bank account details of interactive brokers, which is available in your post login section, and remit the funds. Withdrawal of funds is again automated. In the post login section, you will have an option to withdraw the funds. You click on withdraw funds, you enter the amount that you want to withdraw and which bank that you want to withdraw it to, and the money starts reflecting in your Indian bank within 1 to 3 working days. The first withdrawal every month is completely free. The second withdrawal in the same month will be charged at $10 per withdrawal. Okay. So who's the custodian of your account? So when I say custodian, I mean who is basically holding the stocks. So if today you buy 10 units of a particular stock, the custodian, as I said, the broker and the clearing partner both is interactive brokers. So in this case, this custodian of the shares remains interactive brokers. That means the stocks remain with interactive. We do not charge any sort of custodian fees for this account. Coming to a very important question on tax, what we've seen in the couple of weeks from our launch is that there is a lot of I would say questions revolving around who pays the tax, where is the tax deducted, does US deduct it, does India deduct, is it very complicated? So just to give you a brief on that, US and India, we have the double taxation avoidance treaty. By this, it means that tax can be deducted for a particular investment only at one source, only at one place rather. So in terms of the investments that you do through the global investing platform, if there is any short-term or long-term capital gain that arises, it is not going to be taxed in the US. it will be taxed in India. So if, for instance, you bought something, say on 24th of December, you've sold it, say after 2 months or 3 months, what interactive brokers will do is they will provide you a statement for your investment, which is similar to what we get today, also the profit and loss statements like you get for your Indian accounts with Kotak Securities. Those statements basically need to be provided to your CA, and the tax applicable on that will be deducted as per the Indian taxation laws. So in US, no tax will be deducted on your long-term and short-term capital gain. However, there is a 25% TDS which is applicable on any dividend that you earn from your investments made abroad. This 25% TDS is going to be deducted by interactive brokers, which will reflect in the statements as well. You can get these W8 Ben statement and the 1042S statements, which you can provide to your CA and get benefits as per the individual tax slabs. Okay. So another question which always comes to your mind is, can you use margin? Can you use leverage to buy stocks in the US? No. No leverage will be provided. As I said, that we open pure cash accounts. So assuming you've got $50,000 worth of credit available in your ledger with interactive brokers, you'll be able to utilize only, or you'll be able to buy stocks only worth $50,000, including the $1.99 brokerage. So no margin or leverage will be provided for investments in stocks abroad. Market hours, the current market hours as per without the daylight saving is 8 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time. There is also a provision wherein you can place your trades before or after market hours. So assuming you've put in a particular stock price, whenever the stock rate comes, the order will get executed when the markets open in the US. So what we also thought is we will show you the client, what the client portal looks like, or what the post login section looks like from you as a customer point of view. What you see on the left of the screen is basically your portfolio performance chart. The platform is quite simple. It's quite intuitive. It has all the required information that you will need as a customer to view your portfolio, right up to your P&L value. We give a detailed portfolio performance to each and every customer, which can be downloaded as well. A lot of information available from your portfolio point of view on the stocks point of view is also available. Trading is quite simple. It is quite similar to what you see on any of the broker platforms in India here. All you need to do is search for a script, enter the symbol name or the stock name. You'll be able to see the live prices that are available, put in the quantity or put in the amount that you want to buy it for, and click on proceed and your order is placed. We have a lot of notifications and Q&A, FAQs which are available on the platform, which you can refer to. There are a lot of tools and services also available which will help you make a decisive call on which investment or which stock to buy in. What you see on the right of the screen is more what you would see for any of the stocks. So as I said, you search for a particular stock, you'll be able to see the bid and ask price, the graph of the charts. We have advanced charting facility available onto the platform. We've got a lot of news and research recommendations onto the platform. So anything related to a particular stock or a particular ETF, if you want to know, you just search for that. In the news section, you'll be able to see all the latest news and the relevant research reports available for that stock. And last, we've got a dedicated customer service desk set up purely for the global investing account. So any queries, any questions, any assistance required for either opening an account, funding your account, or trading, you can always reach out to this email ID or this number. They'll be happy to assist you further. So this is all that we have from our side. We would now open it for question and answers. Yes, Amol, can we have the question?
Janika, we have been getting a lot of questions. So we have a question that is there any minimum initial amount required to start trading using global investing account?
Okay, so there is no minimum investment amount required for starting to trade. As I said, you can open the account with a zero balance as well. As and when you feel that you should remit the money and start trading, that's when you can do the LRS and transfer funds. Till that time, even if your account stays a zero balance account, no charges will be levied. So basically, there is no minimum investment required to open an account here.
Okay, thank you. So another question is that is the portfolio secured and what is the insurance for the
sorry, I didn't get the last part. Is the portfolio secure and?
What is the insurance provided? Is there an insurance provided?
Correct. So the portfolio is completely secured. I mean, we are talking about our empanelment with Interactive Brokers, and as I said, the custodian of your account is also Interactive Broker, which is a listed company in NASDAQ. So there is no issue with the security of the portfolio. And as I said, that there is a SIPC insurance which is attached to each and every trading account for 5 lakh US dollars, out of which $250,000 is for stocks and 250,000 is for cash. So technically, a resident Indian customer has an LRS limit of 250 per PAN per financial year. So in that case, at least for a particular financial year, your entire money or entire funds that you credit to your Interactive Broker account will be secure.
Okay. So the next question we got is that is there any news research available on the portal, and what are the sources?
Correct. So a lot of news and research reports is available in the post login section for each and every customer. This news is available from various platforms, from various data providers, rather, I would say, in the US. The research reports is available from Zacks and Reuters, and a couple of analyst partner that Interactive Brokers has tied up with. So there is ample of news and research which is available for each client on each stock.
Okay, thank you. Another question that how the fractional trading work actually? So, like, are there any limitations on the fractional trading?
Okay, so how does the fractional trading work is basically there are two options available when you are placing your trade. One would be wherein you put in the quantity or you put in the number of units that you want to buy. So in that case, you will say that you want to buy, say 10 shares of a particular company. The other option in the same place order window is where you are buying vis-a-vis amount. So there will be shares and US dollars. So when you select the US dollar option over there, you will basically be putting the dollar value or basically the amount that you want to invest. So for instance, you say that you want to buy a particular stock worth $10,000. So you select the US dollar option in the place order section and enter 10,000 as the amount over there. So when you do that, what you see on your screen is basically below the amount that you enter, you will be able to see the number of units that will be credited to you. So for instance, you will say that $5,000 worth a particular stock that amounts to say 2.053 units of that. So you'll be able to see the number of units that will get credited to you.
Okay.
Ankit, you want to add something here?
Yeah, I think one other point on that question was that is there any minimum number of shares that you can buy? So you can literally invest $1 in a stock if you wish to. There is no minimum per se as such. I think the minimum is actually $1. So if you want to buy $1 worth of a particular stock, which may be trading at $1,000 a share, you can do that. That's not a problem.
Yeah. Yes, Amul, can we have the next question?
Yeah, sure, Janika, yeah. So, can we have a question that margin trading allowed, or is this only a cash account?
Correct. So these accounts are going to be purely cash account. There will be no margin trading or leveraged products which are going to be available for investing. So if you have say $50,000 credit in your account, you'll be able to purchase whatever stocks worth $50,000 only, which will also include the $1.99 brokerage.
Okay, yeah. So another question is that a client already has a Kotak trading account. So if the client doesn't have a trading account with Kotak Securities, can he open a global investing account?
No. So the prerequisite to open a global trading account is that a customer needs to have a trading account with Kotak Securities because this platform is available only in the post login section, as we said. So only when a customer has a trading account will they be able to log into Kotak Securities, and we will redirect them to Interactive Brokers for opening the account. So it's a prerequisite to have a trading account with us first.
Okay. So another question we have coming is that will you allow IPO purchase?
No, IPO purchases are not allowed at the moment. So only if once the stock gets listed onto the exchange is when you can start buying it.
Okay. Yeah. So another question we have is that when funds are transferred, what is the timeline of this LRS process?
So the LRS process is subjective. It basically depends on when the respective bank from which you are, routing the LRS has actually placed the transaction. So each bank has their own cutoff timing for the LRS. Broadly, if I'm supposed to generalize the entire banking industry and say, if within the first half, say by 12/1, if the LRS is processed by the bank, that is the bank has accepted your form and processed it further to their respective beneficiary. If it is an online transaction done through any of the online portals, it reflects the same day into the customer's ledger with Interactive. If it's done offline, and again the bank has processed the application, done all the formalities before the first half of the day, within 24 hours is before market opens the next day, the funds start reflecting in the customer's trading account with Interactive Brokers. So broadly, it is around 1 to 3 working days is what we assume is the time that the LRS starts reflecting. However, it's subject to when the bank processes it from their end.
Thank you, Janika. So another question we have coming that is this only for the US exchanges, or can we trade in other exchanges as well?
Okay. So as of now, we have opened this platform for the US exchanges only, wherein you will be able to invest in NASDAQ and NYSE. We also plan to open this platform for other exchanges going forward. But as of now, we want to stick to US.
Okay. So another question, we have a question that can this LRS be done through online mode through Kotak Mahindra Bank?
So currently, Kotak Mahindra Bank does not have this process online. They have it offline. That is something that they are working on, which should be available to all customers within a couple of months. So after that, you will have a provision as a customer. You want to do it online through your net banking or mobile banking, or you want to do it offline.
Okay. Yeah. So we have a question from audience that can you explain the brokerage once again?
Okay. So the brokerage for this platform is $1.99 per trade. So when I say per trade, it means that assuming you are buying 10 quantity of a stock which is worth say $1,000, you will be charged $1.99 per trade brokerage. If you are buying, as Ankit said, if you are buying $1 of a particular share, again you will be charged $1.99. So irrespective of the quantity, irrespective of the amount, irrespective of the value that you are buying, you will be charged $1.99 per trade, unless the trade value exceeds $1 lakh or 10,000 units of a particular share in the same trade. So normally speaking, you will be charged $1.99 per trade, irrespective of the quantum and the size of the order that you are placing, unless it exceeds $1 lakh or 10,000 shares, whichever is higher.
Okay. So another question, that can we buy Nasdaq ETFs on the global investing platform?
Yes. So this platform is available for both listed stocks and ETFs. Any ETFs which is available on Nasdaq or NYSE, you will be able to purchase that. The brokerages remain the same, irrespective the investment is into stocks or ETFs.
Okay, Janika. So another question, that from this platform, can we trade in Indian markets as well as the US markets at the same time?
No, so they are basically two different platforms. So for trading in the Indian market, you will be using the Kotak Securities trading platform, as you are currently doing, either through the website or through the mobile app. For specifically for investing into the US markets is when we will redirect you to our partner broker page of Interactive Brokers, and you'll be trading on that platform. That platform is going to be available only for US stocks and ETFs. You will not be able to trade in Indian stocks from that platform, and you will not be able to trade in US stocks from the Kotak Securities platform. So there are two separate platforms available for you.
Okay. So the next question is for Mr. Ankit Shah. So the question is that in the future, if we allow other exchanges, so in that case, can this existing account be used?
Yes, absolutely. So as Kotak will open up more exchanges, you will be able to subscribe to those exchanges literally by putting a tick box on whichever other markets you'd like to get access to. And as you do that, within one server reset, which is basically 24 hours, the next day you'd be able to make investments in those exchanges. Just one quick point over here. Your account would be denominated in US dollars. Since it's a cash account, you would not be able to purchase stocks in non-US dollar based currencies without actually converting your currency to that particular underlying stock's currency. So for example, if you want to invest in a stock in Japan or in Europe, you would need to convert your dollar to yen or euros prior to purchasing that stock, and that can be done on the client portal itself. We have a feature called Convert Your Currency. So once you do that, you'll be able to purchase stocks in other markets depending on the different currencies that you would hold. And that's something that can be enabled by Kotak as and when they believe that the time would be right.
Okay, thank you, Ankit. That explains pretty well. So another question to Janika, that can we do trading on mobile using any mobile app? Do we have a mobile app for this platform?
Correct. So we've got rather I would say two mobile apps for this. One is through the Kotak Stock Trader, which is the Kotak Securities mobile trading app. Over there in the more section, there is an option which is called Global Investing, which will redirect you to a login page, and you put in your ID password of Interactive Brokers and you can log in and start trading. What we also have is we have the Handy Trader app, which is provided by Interactive Brokers to all our customers, which is a specific separate login, a separate app rather, I would say, for the global investing account with Interactive. So you can download it from the App Store and the Play Store. It's called the Handy Trader app. Use your ID password that you've created while opening an account with Kotak Securities. You'll be able to log into Interactive Brokers and you can start trading on that as well. So you've got two mobile apps available.
Okay, thank you, Janika. My next question to Ankit, we have a question from audience. So when the client gets dividend, where is it credited?
So when you earn a dividend on US markets, your dividend will be credited into your trading account with Interactive Brokers, which is effectively credited to your ledger. A dividend is an involuntary corporate action. Effectively, what that means is whether you like it or not, you're going to get it, and it's automatically credited. So any voluntary corporate action which requires a confirmation or an action from your side, then those would be presented to you within the client portal, which is what Janika was referring to, under our alerts tab. And let's say, for example, if a company comes up with a rights issue, then that would come up over there on your client portal tab, and you would be able to subscribe saying that yes, you'd like to participate, or maybe if you don't answer that, then the deemed assumption is that you don't want to participate. And but to answer your question, Amol, the dividend is credited to the customer's trading account.
Okay, thank you, Ankit. So my next question to Janika. So will the research be provided? Will any research be provided by Interactive Brokers or Kotak Securities?
Okay. So research is not provided by both nor Kotak Securities nor Interactive Brokers. This is going to be provided by agencies that Interactive Brokers has tied up with to provide these research recommendations or the research reports, which is available in the post login section for each and every client. To name few, as I said, Zacks and Reuters, one of the big names available there, are empaneled with Interactive Brokers that provide their research to for stocks, for portfolios in the post login sections for client to access. So this is the research that each and every customer can access.
Okay, thank you. So can you once again repeat the names of the apps for trading?
So there are two apps. One is the Kotak Stock Trader app, which is our Kotak Securities mobile trading app, which is available on Play Store and App Store. Other than this, there is also a dedicated global investing app which Interactive Brokers has provided to Kotak Securities, which is called the Handy Trader app. This is also available on the Play Store and App Store for download. You download that, but you need to open an account through Kotak Securities first. Once your account is opened and activated through Kotak Securities, that is when you can use your ID password and log into the Handy Trader app. So we would encourage you all to first come onto the Kotak Securities platform, open your account, get your account activated, fund your account, and once you want to start trading is when you can either use the Handy Trader app as well. Because the Handy Trader app is going to be providing you only facility to trade. The account opening journey, the account opening process is going to be completed, or the account opening journey is going to be provided to you only by Kotak Securities.
Okay. Yeah, Janika, one more question. So can you just quickly repeat the account opening process, just in brief, just in steps?
Sure. So once you as a customer, you log into your trading account with Kotak Securities, which is either through the website, which is the kotaksecurities.com website. You put in your ID password there, or you log into the Kotak Stock Trader app. In both these trading platforms, you will be able to see a global investing menu. Once you click on the global investing menu, we will take you through the account opening journey. So broadly, the account opening journey is wherein you put in your email ID, you create a user ID and password for yourself, which is going to be dedicated specific to your global investing account. You have a provision to enter any user ID password that you want to, which can be separate from what is available with Kotak Securities as well. Once you do that, we send you a verification email. Once you verify the email from your mailbox, that's when we take you through the account opening journey. So the account opening journey is basically where you enter your personal information, things like your name, address, date of birth, your PAN card number. And after that, we ask you a couple of regulatory questions, which are things like what is the source of income, what is the net worth, which is broadly to be mentioned over there. Couple of other regulatory agreements and disclosures are provided over there for you to accept and proceed. And last, we ask you to give a confirmation of your mobile number, which is where an OTP comes to your mobile number. So both your email ID and mobile numbers is registered with us. That's it. That's how the account opening journey proceeds. It's basically a data entry wherein you just type in the information, your personal information and the regulatory questions that are asked for. And in the last, if it is a customer who is not CKYC verified as per the Indian laws, that's when you upload your PAN card and the address proof. And if you are CKYC verified, we don't even ask you to upload the documents. Data entry is what you basically do.
Okay. Yeah. So one more question. So what is the timing of the US stock market? When does the exchange open? When does it close?
So as per the current, without the daylight saving, which is currently what the market hours are for US, it is 8 p.m. to 2:30 a.m.
Okay. So my next question for Ankit. So Ankit, what is the US equivalent of a demat account?
So in the US, basically, like we've got demat accounts where each person has their own demat account in India. That concept is not it's not there in the US. So effectively, what happens is your stock is held in the name of Interactive Brokers Client Omnibus account. So all your shares are held in a pooled fashion, and we report the segregation of these assets on a daily basis to the depository trust company. The depository trust company is effectively where they're the depository where we would be holding the shares as a depository participant, and effectively your assets are segregated and reported to the DTC on a daily basis, and we submit that segregation every single day.
Okay. Thank you, Ankit. So another question to Janika. So the question is that can a HUF open a global investing account?
No. So a global investing account is available only to resident individual customers. Reason being because the RBI's LRS scheme, which is the liberalized remittance scheme, is available only for individuals, wherein the $250,000 limit is only to individuals. That's the reason we allow only individual customers to open an account. HUF, corporates, partnerships would not be allowed to open account on the global investing platform. But however, if the same customer has an individual account with Kotak Securities, he can open an account through that account.
Okay. Okay. Now Over to Ketki.
Thank you so much, Amol and Janika. That was a very informative webinar and an interactive Q&A session. And I'm sure everyone enjoyed listening to it. On behalf of our participants, I would like to thank you for taking out time and sharing these insights with us. Thank you so much.